Happy Midsummer. Happy Midsummer to you as well. I hope to see you at the Aristumpa this year. And I can't wait to crown the May Queen. I always love... So it is my favorite part of the year when they dance in a circle until they all get dizzy and fall down. So wholesome. Have you seen the movie? I don't mean to brag. I saw it in theaters. I don't mean to brag. I saw that at a Cineplex Odeon location. I believe it was the Scotiabank Theater in downtown Vancouver. Sounds like bragging. I don't mean to brag. We bought concessions too. Sour Patch. No, like the only thing I care about at the movies is popcorn. What a horrible play. And then when they tell you that you can choose a candy from like one of the top 2 rows, I just get annoyed because now I got like this candy in my house that I don't want to eat. I mean, I wouldn't be annoyed, except in order to get the popcorn combo, I bought the candy. But then the candy, like if you itemized it out, they probably charged me like $8 for like mini Hershey Kisses or whatever the heck they're called. And I don't even want to eat them. Oh, I'm so funny. Hilarious, I grabbed them. Why not just buy the popcorn? Well, that's how they get you, right? Like, I always want 2 drinks and the popcorn. And the candy, both my wife and I could take it or leave it. Because the first 2 rows are always bullshit candy. Like the Sour Patch Kids, the Skittles, they're always in like the bottom 2 rows. The top 2 rows are always like licorice nibs. And you're like, I don't know what... Just like the Willy Wonka gum that tastes like soap and stuff like that. Like, why do they even have them here? Candy, like chocolate-covered raisins, things that they used to eat during like the Great Depression. So, like, you can get 2 drinks and a popcorn. It would probably be like $18. But then they're like, oh, for $18.06, you could get the candy thrown in. And you're like, okay, fine. I might as well. And then I just end up throwing out the candy like, you know, 6 months later when I find it in one of my drawers. I love glossettes. I was actually like, I was stunned. I found when I was walking the other day, I saw a box of chocolate-covered raisins that had just been thrown onto the ground. And I was like, old people litter? It honestly blew me away. Because I know that was not a Zoomer who bought chocolate-covered raisins in the packaging that has not changed since like 1961. I'm cracked at this one. Glossettes are cracked? It's like the worst chocolate and the worst fruits, man. Like, you can't be online in 2022 trying to like vouch for chocolate-covered raisins. No, man, really. Glossettes, honestly, if you haven't... I used to think like you, but then I had some glossettes. If you haven't had them recently, they upped the cocoa coefficient. M&M's in the popcorn. I'll do you one better. Oh shit, Joker at the baseball game. M&M's in the popcorn, people will be dead in their 40s. Look, I think it's fine to put candy in the popcorn. What was that? As long as you don't go to the movies that often. I mean, like, just the popcorn itself, when you consider the serving size that they give you, is going to be, like, obviously horrible for you. I don't think that M&M's are, like, that much worse as long as you're only going to the movies, you know, like, once a month or something like that. Popcorn's mostly air. You should look up the nutritional information on the movie theater popcorn. It might be mostly air, but when you eat a bag of it that's like bigger than your torso, like you're eating a lot of air, but you're eating a lot of stuff that's not air too. I sneak in my own butter. Okay, you might want to change your lifestyle. NL, I have 10,000 scene points. Help. How many? That's like 6 free movies, right? Isn't a movie like 1,600 or 1,800 scene points? Honestly, you're fucked. You gotta wait for Hollywood to make 6 good movies. That could take like a decade, dude. Sometimes they'll do this thing where they'll bring like Studio Ghibli movies back for like a re-release or something like that. You could go see like 6 or 7 Studio Ghibli movies on the house. I did hear about, so there's this guy named Tanner Zipchen. He used to do the pre-show at the Cineplex Odeon before the movies started. And I can't remember if it was like a pandemic let go sort of situation, but he gave like a scathing tell-all interview after he was let go from the company, and he said that they paid him in scene points. Not fully in scene points, but like part of his compensation was scene points. Scene points are not Scotiabank, they're Cineplex Odeon's proprietary reward currency where you can get free movies at the theater. That's not... You know what else would let you get free movies at the theater? Being paid with money. You could then use that money to go see a free movie, I guess. Then it wouldn't be free? Well, if he has to pay his scene points, that's not free either. He's paying scene points for it. Scene points are not taxable? Yeah, but that's because you can't do anything with them. It's not like he's gonna buy a house with scene points. Of course they're not taxed. You can't, all you can buy is popcorn and movie tickets.